Hi, my name is Jack, and today I'll be talking about neurodiverse Americans. These are individuals whose brains function differently from the neurotypical majority. This includes people with ADHD, autism, dyslexia, and other cognitive differences. Um, we'll be exploring subculture through two communication theories. First being co-cultural theory, the next being social identity theory. Using these frameworks, we can gain sort of a deeper understanding of how neurodiverse Americans communicate, how they navigate societal expectations, and encounter ethical challenges. So, first, with co-cultural theory, co-cultural theory examines how marginalized groups communicate when dominant cultural norms are set by others. In the US, neurotypical norms dominate, emphasizing direct linear speech, fast cognitive processing, professional behaviors like eye contact, controlled tone, and emotional moderation, whereas neurodiverse Americans often communicate differently. They can, which can lead to like pausing to process information, using hyper direct or info dumping communication, avoiding eye contact, or stimming or needing sensory safe environments. So, in this case, unfortunately, the dominant culture often labels these behaviors as awkward, unprofessional, or disruptive. So, cultural theory highlights strategies neurodiverse individuals use to navigate this. First being assimilation, so this could lead to masking to appear neurotypical to others. Accommodation, which is requesting changes like written instructions or quieter spaces. Or there's also separation, where other neurodiverse Americans join neurodiverse only communities where communication norms align with their own. MIT's course emphasizes that Americans value smooth social performance, pressuring neurodiverse individuals to adopt neurotypical norms, sometimes at the cost of their mental health. Now going into theory two, which is social identity theory. Um, Social identity theory explains how group membership shapes a self-concept, self-esteem, and comparisons with others. It has three main key components. The first component is social categorization. So neurodiverse Americans are often labeled ADHD, special ed, gifted, before they even speak. So these labels shape how others interact with them, and how it also influences. So the next step is social identification. So many reclaim identity through online or advocacy communities. So they often reframe labels to strengthen self-esteem. So here are some label examples. So first would be attention. I have inconsistent attention. Another is I communicate differently, not poorly. This counteracts negative societal labels and helps establish a positive identity. The last step is actually social comparison. So, once part of a group, individuals compare themselves to others. So, for neurodiverse people, these comparisons often reveal bias. So, why is my way of thinking considered less professional? Why is neurotypical communication the standard? So, in social identity theory, tells us that when one group defines itself as the default, in this case neurotypicals, other groups become the other. So this can lead to prejudice, lower expectations, and also social exclusion. So if you think about it, is it fair to evaluate neurodiverse individuals using neurotypical standards? No, it's not, because forcing these comparisons damages their self-esteem and also reinforces inequality among communities. So, in summary, applying co-cultural theory and social identity theory highlights how neurodiverse Americans navigate a world structured around neurotypical norms. They often mask their differences, they adapt communication, and face biased evaluations, all while negotiating the pressures of social comparison. So, recognizing these dynamics is not just an academic exercise, it's an ethical responsibility. Organizations, educators, peers must intentionally adapt environments, communication practices, and evaluation methods to value cognitive diversity instead of enforcing conformity. Neurodiversity is not a deficit, it is a strength. By embracing, accommodating, and celebrating diverse ways of thinking, workplaces become more innovative, communities more inclusive, and individuals are empowered to thrive as their authentic selves. Thank you.